Alright guys, so this is a video about one of the most recent apocalyptic dream that I had. I had this one about 2 weeks ago, I guess. Um, so over like the last year, I've gotten these random, I don't know how to describe them, visions, dreams, senses, synchronicities or whatever to like either get out of America or to like hide or to go underground. Um, and then so I had this dream the other night, and I was in like a high rise, and for some reason, all my like apocalyptic dreams always. I noticed this the other day. The common theme is I'm always right by the ocean. So in this one, I'm in a high rise right on the beach, and in real life, I've been like telling people kind of slowly, like I don't seem like a crazy person. I'm at the point now where that doesn't even matter anymore. I'm just like saying things, but I don't want to say the wrong thing either. Um, so I've been telling like my family, for instance, or other people, like I'm getting this sense about like leaving the country, like leaving. For some reason, New Zealand keeps popping up. Um, like randomly, I'll run into people who just like bring up New Zealand. Like when it first started happening, or I first had the thoughts, and the first time and then I had the thoughts, and then New Zealand started being a reoccurring pattern. Like people would just start bringing up New Zealand to me, or it would come up on a commercial on TV, and for instance, like that like same day or the next day when that pattern started happening, I came home and my mom was like, "Oh, I got this random notice from the airport. Like somebody was flying to New Zealand and they were sending her the confirmation for right there, confirmation. Um, the confirmations that the flight was at whatever gate, but it was as if the whoever was doing this or flying gave them the wrong phone number, and the message was sent to my mom, and it was a flight to New Zealand. And I come home one day and she's randomly like decides to tell me that she's like, "Hey, I got this notice about confirming my flight to New Zealand." Right in the midst of me like being like, why do I keep thinking that I gotta leave the country, or like, and if I was gonna leave the country, I would go to New Zealand for some reason. Anyway, um, so I have this dream, and in the dream, I'm in the high rise, and there's a bunch of people there, and for some reason, they all like agree with what I've like been saying. They're like, "You're right, we gotta leave the country," and like everyone's packing and getting ready. And I remember like we're all getting ready, like go to an airport. Like we're gonna go to an airport and we're gonna leave the country. And then I go into a bathroom and I flush the toilet and it starts flooding a lot. And when I woke up and I wrote the dream, when I was writing the dream down, I was like, I flushed the toilet and it started flooding. And as soon as I wrote flooding, the thoughts of the flood of Noah's Day. And when I wrote a lot, which just jumped out to me a lot, was the name of the person I believe that got saved from Sodom and Gomorrah. Was like one of Abraham's like sons or something. Anyway, so I remember in my dream, I look out a window and I'm like high up on a high rise, and down on the beach there is let's see I can't flip the camera around. There's like a guy coming out of like the dunes right there. The dune keeps coming up to like the movie Dune. Um, or the mangroves, and he drives by and there's like buggy. And I remember he had a rifle. Um, and I remember the buggy, for some reason I like remember it having one wheel. I just try to like draw it. I try to draw it where I'm holding the camera so like where I can't see it, but let me see. So he like these are like the mangroves or whatever, the dune. He like comes out of them, and I'm higher up. I didn't draw it right, but I'm looking down on him, and he's like this like buggy that he's riding, and it has like one wheel. I don't know if that means anything. I'm sure it means something. Everything keeps leading to things. And then I remember I go to like the opposite side of the building. It's like, and I go out like a sliding glass door, and the sky starts turning gray, and the clouds start rolling out, and I try to draw that, and the sun starts peeking out from behind it, and see how it's black? It's blinking on and off, and all of a sudden I just start hearing, and I walked out onto the balcony, and it just starts in my ear, loud as can be, like wait till I start hearing ascending voice going, holy, and it's getting louder, holy, holy, and it's like so loud, it's like real, and the sun's blinking on and off. It says in the Bible, it's prophesied in the end times, the sun will be darkened out and the moon will turn to blood. Last week we just had the longest blood moon. It lasted 3 minutes, and like there won't be another one that long for like another 1,000 years, God willing. I just posted a post earlier, I think it's what, Acts 2 something. It says in the end days I will pour out my spirit. And I just had a dream the other night of a bottle being poured out. I just remember that right night. A bottle of something being poured out. Now anytime I pour like a jug of water, and by the way people, I've been guided towards like drinking water and like the food not being good. Like the food, like whatever's in our food is really bad for us. So I've been trying to drink a lot of water and stocking up on food. But it says, I posted the post, I don't have it in front of me. In the end times, I'll pour my spirit upon everyone, and your children or something will prophesy in my name, and the older men will have dreams inside of dreams. It's scary. It really is. I don't know exactly what's going on. I don't know why it is that these things are happening to me. I don't know what to say. It's completely changed the person that I am. It's like I have this fear of God, this real fear, and like view of God that I've never had, and it's real. It's 100% real. Another weird video. I'm just reporting on it. I don't know what it means. I don't claim to be anything. One thing is, I'm not bad. I keep feeling the need to say this. It makes me sick to my stomach to even think about it. Like, I don't even want to say it. I hope I'm saved. I hope I'm whatever. But just because you think you are, I don't want to say the wrong thing. Because you know what else it says in the end times is that there'll be a lot of like false, and I'm not even claiming to be a prophet by any means, because it says false prophets will go to hell, and I don't think, all I know, and I think, I just think there's people across the world that are having dreams, and I'm just saying what my dream is. Okay, that's all I'm doing. That is all I'm doing. This is wild. I wish the best for everyone. I pray for everyone constantly, all day, every day. Take care of yourself and each other. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good morning, and good night.